Hello everyone, Railgan here with another ZvZ, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about the Mutalisk in the ZvZ matchup and, well, the reason why I think the Mutalisk is not that good. So, my opponent is going for, I think this was a 12 pull opening out of him into 8 links. It's not that good on this map. Obvious reason is because of the long rush distance. I wasn't quite sure what kind of pool I'm facing here. So my opener, my defense was not perfect. I'm pulling drones right as you're supposed to against a 12 pull. At the same time I'm also building a span crawler and a baning nest because I figured, well, a 12 pull doesn't really make sense on this map, so it's probably a 13-12. But as you can see, on this map it's pretty easy to hold a 12 pull. Then I make the banelings because I'm like, well, there's probably going to be banelings coming my way, but well, there aren't. I don't know. ZvZ early game is weird. We talked about this in other videos. He ends up with a small economic lead down here, and he will eventually make the transition to Mutalisks. I'll use this time to tell you that if you want this replay, it's going to be in the description down below. If you want to have an in-depth look at the hold of the 12 pool or anything like that, all that stuff is down in the description where you can find it. He's actually making a lot of circlings right now, getting the link speed and a baning nest. I did see that he has quite a few links when I scouted, but also saw 2 queens, so I was like, well, it's probably not going to be anything super aggressive. Then I poke some more, and I once again failed to see the links, and then I finally see them, because he was pulling them for a long time. And at this point my third is already done, I only have 2 links at home, so now I'm like, panic, let's build the spine crawlers. We're going to be all in by circlings. That hatchery is dead. Yeah, I lost my third base, I'm still up in drones, so I'm still pretty much fine. And then here I get a huge hit off on all his banelings. And well, without banelings he can't quite push into my main right now. He's only now taking his third base, so it took him quite a while to actually start it. So we're taking our third bases around the same time. He currently has a slightly higher army supply down here. But it's mostly links, and well, links are good, but not insanely good. He manages to cancel my hatchery again, but I already have roaches on the map. He's building a roach farm and his own lair. His lair is done a little bit faster than mine. My spine crawlers are doing a good job at defending over here. Kill off that ling. Can't really pressure me much anymore right now. And at this point of the game, I feel pretty comfortable. I would have liked to take this 4th gas as well, I think, because I overdroned a little bit. But I'm just getting the +1 missile, I'm getting the roach speed, and I'm preparing myself for some roach pressure. I made an overseer. I see that he has a lot of roaches, so chances are high that he's actually not going for a very Mutalisk build this game. Up a bit, because right now there is not too much that's going to happen. I'm just going up for I'm just building up my roach count, and he will eventually make that spire transition. There we go. He's now droning up completely. I've already pretty much droned up, and he can't quite push into me here because I do have these 2 spines. I built the 4 Ravagers, and the key thing to note here is that he's not building any Ravagers because he needs all the gas for his Mutalisks. So he's pulling a bit of gas right now. I'm still ahead in supply, right? And he will have Mutalisks, and I will have no unit that can shoot up. I do have 3 base saturation, I do have a 4th on the way, but I have no unit capable of shooting up. Here we saw some nice micro against the Banes. I mean, the Ravagers took a bit of damage, but that's fine. So, right here you see it, right? The Mutalisks are here, he has roaches on the map. Each Mutalisk costs as much as a single Ravager, so they're quite expensive. Upgrade wise, I'm ahead, I almost have +2, +1 done, well, like halfway done more or less. I'm building an infestation pit at home. I think I'll add a Hydra den soon as well. But right now my goal is to just deal damage to him with my roaches, because I realize if he has this many mutas, then there is no way that he also has a huge roach count, because I was not behind in economy all game. So I'm just trying to clean up his roaches right now. Pushing into here. At the same time, I'm not sure if he's trying to go for a ling run, but either way it's not really going to work. I'm my goal right here is to kill as many workers as I can. At the same time I'm pushing down here and I see it has a lot of spines, so I'm like, probably not going to work with this roach count, so I need more roaches there. I do kill his third base though, limiting him on two bases. The sling run by and roach run by are going to be dealt with soon. I'm pulling my units home right now because I did kill a lot of his economy, and I'm starting to build my hydras at home. Also starting to add spores right now, kind of delayed them a bit because there's no way for him to attack me while I have my roaches across the map. He runs into the spines. Spines do a lot of damage to roaches because roaches are armored. And yeah, Mutalisks are here, but I have so many roaches that they're not really dangerous anyways. So I have a hard time to defending this space is not really possible for me right now, because he does have a huge Mutalisk count, but at the same time he can't really push into me down here. So I'm just going for a counter attack right now to try and kill him. Building a overseer in case he did also make a lurker switch, but it's obvious that he doesn't. And with my +2/+1 upgrade, all the Mutalisks are dying without killing any of my hydras. So if you're facing Mutalisks, an easy way to win is just go across the map and kill him. Because I get a lot of questions, right? What happens if he goes Mutas? Well, it turns out Mutalisks don't really do damage to roaches and hydras. So if I see roaches and he adds Mutas, Roach Muta loses against Roach Ravager pretty hard. Unless you're in unless you're actually ahead. But even then, nowadays most Zergs will go for infestors, at least at my level. And Ravager Infestor Queen with roaches will beat any Mutalisk composition, because you can't quite harass into the spores either. But yeah, that was it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!